What's up, guys? It's Russ here. We got Reilly out here today. We're in Milton, Delaware. We're going to try to smoke some bass on what is most definitely the coldest day of the month. It's freaking freezing out here. It's like 40 degrees. It's been warm all week, so I'm thinking the pickerel might be our strongest bite, but we're out here in the yak. We'll make it happen. See you out there. If we get up ahead, I think the wind's just going to hold us right where we want to be. So it is kind of clogged up with vegetation just below the surface here. Kind of to the left of that patch up here, there's a lane, and then to the right of it, there's a little lane. I'm just going to hold this. If you want to cast, man, in the summer, this is all pads, and it's like Frog Central. Oh yeah, good spot. When that sun comes out now, I can see like just how shallow it is. What's your opinion on turtles? Some people say if there's a turtle swimming in the area, it's a good sign. I don't know.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I'm always thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna hook a turtle.
I've caught snappers.
No, really?
Yep. Terrible.
I'm gonna toss a beetle spin right behind you because we're laying up kind of nice. All along that weed line up here on your left. It's all good. Oh, I haven't cast with gloves on in forever. It's weird. Yeah, you see what we're like working with here on the left? It's like that everywhere. Yeah. Just that junk hanging everywhere. This whole area up here, this whole weed line up here that we're coming up to, like that 11 o'clock or whatever, the whole area is usually, it's hit or miss, but sometimes it's really on. That's it on the way back. Oh yeah, I saw that. Spooked, there's another one spooked. But there, look what he's laying in. He's laying on top of just matted like weeds and stuff. It's so weird. Now where you can cast to from the road, that whole bank up there on the right, it's crazy deep. It's like 6 feet deep there, 5-6 feet deep, and clear as crap. Yeah, there's like a lane. The rest of it's all choked up. There's like a lane you can cast in. I did some underwater footage here a couple of years ago just to show people how clear it was. And when I got back, I noticed there were crappie swimming around down there. I didn't even know they were here. There's a lay down. I don't ever fish that. Do you want to try it? Because usually I'm throwing like rooster tails and moving stuff, and I don't, you know, I can't really get into that. So we can probably just put you right on this pile. No way, that looked like a bass. It's a bass, dude. Reilly's on a bass in some thick ass cover. Holy crap, it's a chunky one too. Damn, she looks good, son. Yeah. So I'm not throwing anything right now, guys, because the wind is like literally, if you can see the trees behind us, is pushing us. Dude, right in the corner of the mouth too, right? I'm just trying to keep us out of the trees. Reilly's showing me how it's done with the, what is that, a trick worm or?
It's called Blazin Worm.
Blazin Worm.
Like Googan Squad.
Nice. Googan Squad Blazin Worm. Good looking fish, man.
1.5-er.
Nice. Sweet. On the board. So we're picking apart little grass islands back here that have lanes behind them. And I call it a lane because it's sort of like a highway for fish. Oh, Reilly, you on? I'm holding this here so Reilly can pick it apart. What you got? Oh, I saw him swirl, it came off. So there's a lane that goes back here, and the current just, you know, is like a conveyor belt for bait fish. Predators just like kind of lie along the edge and just jump out and ambush. It's really good for pickerel. I've caught some, you know, 2.5, 3 pound bass back here several times. Reilly's on. He picked apart the island, one of those islands we talked about. Yeah, pickerel. He's a decent one. 2 pounds, huh? Nice. You want to try hanging them up? How are we going to do this? Now this might not work. I've got the paddle with the measuring thing on it. Get the paddle with the ruler. He's probably what, 16, 18?
Something like that. They're so damn slippery.
I mean, they are a slime rocket, dude.
18.
18. 18, nice.
It came right off the front of this little grass head right here.
Yeah, if you can't tell, this grass is kind of plentiful, and I thought you had kind of a, honestly, not the best cast, but it like worked out perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, good looking fish.
Little gator.
Yeah, yep. There he goes. Oh, he's just hanging out by the boat.
Yeah, there he is. They do that sometimes.
There he went. Took off. Sweet. All right, Riley. If we're keeping score, it's 2-0.
Swimming worm coming in play.
Yeah, that swimming worm's showing me something today. Oh man, I just took a little wave up through the bottom of the boat and I got a wet seat. You too. That's the most like polite, courteous way I can think of to put it. The seat is wet. Yeah, this is a cool spot. I like it back here. It's peaceful too. You're never gonna come in here and see, you know, any bass boats or anything. It's a nice thing about kayak launches is that you know, you have no competition except from other kayakers. And I've literally gone right behind people and they're throwing something different and you still do okay sometimes. You're never gonna see this on GoPro because I don't have the zoom on, but there's a big ass beaver hopping around up there. No, that's an otter. That's a huge otter. He's fat from the winter. Damn. Those guys are cool. Whenever I've had otter come around, the fishing dies. The fish are thoroughly freaked out by otters. So I just tied this little guy on, this little, you know, Rapala F5 and a perch pattern, and Riley switched it up.
Green pumpkin pearl swim bait on a, I think this is a 3/0, like 1/8
Like
swim bait hook.
Nice, a weighted swim bait hook too. That's perfect. Wouldn't you know it, guys? Turn the camera off. Popped a nice little shot there by the weed line and got blown up on. I missed the bite. Riley and I just cast right back up in there. Oh, he's back. He got it. Finally on the board. Hey, a little pickerel. And I mean little. Holy cow, look at that sideways. Ow. Woo, got my finger with the hook.
Oh yeah, he wanted that thing.
Look at that sideways mouthful he's got there. Gonna have to do a little extraction here. Beautiful little Essex Niger. Oh shoot, buddy. He's so small. I need to get that out of there. It's like, there we go. He took off. Haha. Finally on the board. I didn't get skunked. You want to hit that back spot on the right a little bit before we get out of here? Yeah, this whole back right spot's pretty good. Sometimes good. I'm trying to dig a paddle in and put us back. Maybe don't spook them. Yeah, you're in a great spot. So there's a nice drop off there. It's about 3.5 as soon as you get off the weeds. Unless I, you know, I'm exaggerating where it's 2.5, but it's pretty good usually back there. There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, he came for it. Come on, get it. Oh, did you see that roll on that? That was a decent one. At least it was bigger than that tiny one I just had. All right, folks, stumbling onto a pattern here, maybe. Yeah, get some, dude. Show me what I missed. Get that fish in here. You got him! Dude, Riley just assassinated that fish that was coming out for me. My little guy here, my little Rapala. Good job, sir. Dude, look at that boat flip. Oh, he was probably a 16 or 18 incher. Yeah, there's so much crap to get caught on. As you can see, all around us here. I told you that was a good spot. Yeah. Let's see if he's got a buddy, right? All right. I know, it's so perfect. Yeah, pickerel are crazy aggressive. I don't know how smart they are. They're just crazy aggressive. But that paddle tail action looks awesome. And like when it kicks, like that color flashes on the tail too. How about this wind? We're drifting through weeds sideways. Like Reilly's hood's like flapping in the wind. My hood is like around the side of my head. And yet I'm casting this tiny, almost weightless lure. Woo! Weird conditions today, guys. All right, there's a little mama goose sitting on her nest back there. She's got her head down because she's trying not to go, you know, and be noticed. Check this guy out. I'm laughing, but you know, if you saw a shot of me too, I'm worse probably. All right, guys, we're back at the house. I'm gonna say I played a little bit of guide and didn't cast as much, but Reilly smoked me. He did really great out there. So he's from Pennsylvania, and they have different fishing tactics than I'm used to. So yeah, taught me a little something about what works down here, man. I love it.
Yeah, swimming worm and then a paddle tail, and that's kind of just slow rolling it, and that's what we got right up on the weed lines.
Yeah, so we finally picked apart a little pattern, and you know, I got a couple of bites, but this guy smoking them. All right, stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming this year. Definitely is going to be the season of big fish. Big things coming.
Let's do it.
Yep.